Hi everyone, in this video, I'll show you the types of shots you can generate in Midjourney and how Midjourney interprets them. To create stunning cinematic visuals or portraits, you need to mention a specific angle in your prompt. Otherwise, you will not get the result you want. For example, if you want to emphasize the subject in a frame, you need to go with either a low-angle shot or a high-key shot. Both of these shots will give more power to the subject. Let's get into the types of shots that Midjourney supports. Generally, a medium shot frames the subject from the waist up. And it is used for warm portraits, capturing interactions, and showing body language. Contrary to the real meaning of medium shot, Midjourney shows the subject from the chest up. Close-up shot tightly frames the subject, typically focusing on the face or a specific detail. It is commonly used to convey emotions, highlight facial expressions, or draw attention to important elements. Extreme close-up shot captures a very small detail or a specific part of the subject, such as the eyes or hands. It is often used for dramatic effect, emphasizing intimacy, or revealing intricate details. Wide shot captures a broad view of the subject and its surroundings. It is useful for establishing a sense of location, showing context, or setting the scene. Extreme wide shot, also known as establishing shot or a long shot, captures an even broader view than a wide shot, often encompassing the entire setting or environment. It is commonly used to establish the location, provide a sense of scale. Low-angle shot is a shot taken from a low position, looking up at the subject. It can make the subject appear powerful, dominant, or imposing. High-angle shot is a shot taken from a high position, looking down at the subject. It can make the subject appear vulnerable, weak, or subordinate. Eye-level shot taken at the same level as the subject's eye. It creates a neutral perspective and is commonly used for natural and relatable compositions. Dutch angle shot is taken with a tilted or skewed frame, where the horizon line appears diagonal. It is used to create a sense of unease, disorientation, or to add a dynamic and dramatic effect. This is one of the toughest shots to create in Midjourney. You have to hit reroll multiple times to achieve it. Candid shot is taken without the subject's knowledge or without posing, capturing natural and spontaneous moments. It is often used to portray authenticity, capture emotions, or document candid interactions. Rule of third shot is a composition technique where the frame is divided into a grid of 9 equal sections, and key elements are placed along the intersections or along the lines. It helps create visually balanced and dynamic compositions. Next, bird's eye view. It is a shot taken from a high vantage point, looking directly down on the subject. It provides a unique perspective, often used to show patterns, shapes, or the subject's relationship to the surroundings. Drone shot. As you all know, drone shot captured using a camera attached to a drone, allowing for aerial perspectives and sweeping views. It is used to capture expansive landscapes, architectural shots, or dynamic movements. The silhouette shot is the shot where the subject appears as a dark silhouette against a bright background. It emphasizes the subject's shape and outlines, often used for creating dramatic or artistic effects. Now, let's see the overhead shot, which also known as a top-down shot, is a camera angle where the camera is positioned directly above the subject, looking down at it. It is particularly effective in situations where capturing the subject or scene from a top-down perspective adds value to the storytelling, composition, or visual impact of the photograph. Next, over-the-shoulder shot. It is taken from behind one character's shoulder, framing the other character in the foreground. It is used in dialogue scenes to show the perspective of one character while including the reaction or interaction of the other. Point of view shot represents the perspective of a character, showing what they see. It helps the viewer experience the scene from the character's point of view. Next, everyone's favorite, the selfie shot. It has no introduction needed. It is commonly used for self-portraits or to capture personal moments. Let's take a look at macro shot. Macro shot captures extreme close-ups of small subjects, revealing intricate details. It is used for subjects like insects, flowers, or small objects where you want to highlight fine textures and details. Next on the list is long exposure. Long exposure shot is also known as slow shutter or time-lapse photography, involves using longer shutter speeds to capture motion blur or light trails. It is used for capturing subjects like flowing water, star trails, or light painting. Light painting is a technique that involves long exposures and deliberate movements of light sources to create artistic effects. It is used to create shapes, patterns, or drawings with light. Now, two shots. As the name suggests, two shot includes two subjects in the frame, typically framing them from the waist up or chest up. It is used to depict the relationship or interaction between the two subjects. Similar to a two-shot, three-shot includes three subjects in the frame. It is used to show the dynamic between three individuals or to capture group interactions. Let's have a look at another cinematic shot. Low-key shot is characterized by dark lighting and strong contrasts, often with deep shadows. It is used to create a dramatic, moody, or mysterious atmosphere, emphasizing specific elements or subjects. Opposite to low-key shot, high-key shot is characterized by bright lighting, minimal shadows, and a predominantly bright and airy image. It is used to create a cheerful, optimistic, or lighthearted atmosphere. Next is traveler's favorite, panoramic shot. It captures an extra-wide field of view, often achieved by stitching multiple images together. It is used to capture expansive landscapes or scenes where a wide-angle view is desired. Next, bokeh shot. Bokeh refers to the aesthetic quality of the out-of-focus areas in an image. It intentionally emphasizes the blurred background, creating a visually pleasing effect. It is used to isolate the subject and create a sense of depth and focus. Tilt-shift shot is a technique that uses selective focus and perspective control to create the illusion of a miniature scene. It is used to make real-life scenes appear like small-scale models. Next, HDR stands for High Dynamic Range. It involves capturing multiple exposures of the same scene and blending them together to create an image that preserves details in both the brightest and darkest areas. It is used to capture scenes with high contrast or a wide dynamic range. At last, let's see an interesting shot called worm's eye shot. It is taken from a very low position, looking up at the subject. It is used to create a sense of dominance, monumentality, or to capture unique perspectives. That's it. This is the only video you need to create stunning images in Midjourney. Now, let's see an important tip for optimal results. If you want to try wide-angle shots, over-the-shoulder shots, or medium shots, avoid mentioning details that describe more about the facial features. If you do so, you will get a close-up kind of shot instead of your requirement. Check out MidjourneyPromptBundle.com for more prompting tips and tricks. The site has over 2,000 prompts across various categories.